Good tidings, folks at home. This is, of course, Ghost of Tsushima. So glad to have you here. I don't think we're going to be starting the finale yet, but I really do feel like we are now really getting into some beginning of the end territory here, I imagine. Because we have wrapped up all of the side character, side story thingies last time. After doing Norio's quest, where we found out that Norio had jumped the gun and gotten vengeance against Harshu for the atrocities committed on his brother and the Cedar Temple in general. He was kind of, crisis of faith after becoming such a vengeful fellow. But then after that, we did the Sensei Ishikawa story. I was just blanking out. I don't know why I keep forgetting his name. It was a really interesting story of intrigue where we went hunting after Tomoe. We bumped into a mysterious... well, she wasn't really mysterious. She was very, average, hunter-trapper lady called Matsu, who, of course, was Tomoe, who had been kicked out from the Mongols. And we managed to broker an uneasy peace to save Umugi Cove from the archers that Tomoe had trained. Ishikawa put aside his vendetta for a hot second so that we could all team up and go beat up the Mongol forces. And in the parting moment, Tomoe left a letter for Ishikawa, thanking him for his lessons, And Ishikawa had a chance to shoot her, but didn't, mysteriously. Well, mysteriously, but there's a lot of ambiguity there, which I personally really dig. And Tomoe sailed off, and it was a really interesting ending to that story, which maybe I'll elaborate if I get a chance. But now we are going back into the main story, and I don't know what else they're going to drop, but obviously Golden Birds are going to be distracting me for a while, and maybe some side quests here in the north might pop in, but I imagine we're going to be beelining it to kill the Khan now, which, by the way, very hilariously, Act 3, kill that Khan! Let's see if we can do it. Here are some samurai from Yarikawa, I take it, who I guess believed in the ghost. I kind of like that, after how our low point was so low and we felt like everyone had turned against us. It's cool that there were people who the legend of the ghost endured, and these guys are still on our side, despite the wider forces of the shogunate now being very much against us. I guess, yeah. Yuna with that sick winter gear, alternate outfit. I love it.
How are the others?
Ready to follow wherever you lead. The sensei told them you're the only person on Tsushima who can kill the Khan.
I can't do it alone. Or without a plan of attack.
And we know he's at Port Izumi, surrounded by an army.
Uh-huh.
We need to know the weakness in their defense, how to get past them, and where to find the Khan.
Sounds like we need a hawk's view of the place. I know where we can get one.
Like an
Cover of
actual?
darkness if we leave now.
An actual hawk? Or maybe a hawk's view, oh, ooh. Okay, meanwhile. Oh, we just fast traveled here. That's very kind.
We'll have a better view from the lighthouse. Just need to get up there.
Oh.
Being noticed. Let's move.
Okay, haven't been to one of the lighthouses in ages. A gathering storm. Whoa. Alright, move closer to that there lighthouse and do not raise the alarm. Oh, just another banger area, by the way. An area design here. Are we... Oh, okay, not the far north. Okay. Izumi village is there. Got it. And there's Port Izumi. Alright. I don't know why I kept thinking we're going all the way here. Obviously the final area would be way, way, way up here, but this'll do as well.
Why would the Khan come up here?
He'll sail for our mainland. Attack it, just like he did here. This is our last chance to stop him.
So yeah, that's the lighthouse we're heading for. Okay. do not raise the alarm doesn't mean that we're not allowed to cut some guys down
The
if
same ones I used to make my poison.
need be.
Mongols have been here picking them.
To use against us.
Did we do the right thing at your uncle's castle?
I don't
I
know.
took a risk, and my poison saved thousands.
What if it kills thousands more?
We have to stop the Khan before it comes to that.
You're right. We need to kill him. Soon.
Yeah, I think at this point in the narrative, like, he's pot committed, as you would say. Or I think I'm the only person who ever says that. But, yeah, I think Jin would, like, and now at least at this time, he wouldn't feel hesitation or, like, regret. Maybe once this is all over, he can think about it. But the point about, which I said is so great that, like, the game immediately highlights the downside for the poison plan with, like, now the Mongols have adapted it to their arsenal is really, really good. But also, I think, yeah, Jin probably needs to cast away hesitation at this point, and I think he would do that at this point in the narrative. Oh boy. There those guys are.
We can't get in the front, but we could climb around the cliff.
And sneak in through the back. Lead the way.
Sneak to the lighthouse, don't raise the alarm, just gotta take these two funny fellas out. Yes. No sneaky way over there, no. Okay. I think he's not looking this way, the guy at the top there is having trouble figuring out his facing. Brutal. Speaking of ambiguity, if I can talk here in the middle of the sneak mission, yeah, the ambiguity is really what I thought was interesting about the Tomoe mission. Because it did enough to remind us that Tomoe really did do some bad stuff, but she really gave it what for to, like, explain her side and why she did, you know, like, even, like, justifying, like, why they killed the other villagers in that very first camp, you know. She was like, well, they would have been tortured to death, so I gave them a quick mercy, which, you know, still, it all has a kind of a craven opportunistic tinge to it, and we don't really know how honest she was about her, like, convictions, or how honest she was about, like, really wanting to, like, break with the Mongols, you know, or was it just all the opportunity to sneak onto the mainland? I will say that I think that was her most, like, honest moment, was, like, that while she was in her Matsu guise and we were talking at the beach and her plans about going to the mainland, you know, I think that was... Ooh, I hired a throat singer somewhere there. I think that was Tomoe at her most honest that we've seen her in this story, and, you know, I enjoyed that. I'm just so scared, like, someone's gonna be looking my way is the problem here, like this guy. Apparently not. Okay. Let's just do that, shall we? Ooh, wait, whoa, you know, what the heck are you doing? Okay. Oh, look how cozy this looks from up here, huh? Oh, that's Yuna in there. I was like, oh, there's a bad guy in there. Not good. Two guys there we could maybe chain assassinate if I got lucky, but... Oh, hold on now. What's going on here? Oh, someone spotted the corpse. Oh, that's not good. Well, maybe that's our opening to sneak on through. Oh boy. Yeah, I guess that counts as the alarm. I don't know if that's the alarm raised, but, like, they're now very alerted, so... Definitely not good. Yeah, dang it. Should I maybe just not killed that guy? If only I could have gotten the chain assassination on those two guys real quick, because they're the ones who spotted the body. But I didn't want to risk that either, like making a real mess of things. Okay, I'm gonna make a break for it. Maybe there's a way on the other side into the lighthouse. Ooh. I think there might be. Wait a second. Oh, I'm so smirked. I'm glad I checked this way. Oh, okay, hold on. Let's let them patrol a little bit. Investigate the barrels. Oh, okay, hold on now.
What's in all these barrels? Supplies?
Flowers. Poison.
Ah, it's their poison,
One barrel holds enough to kill hundreds.
poison stockade or whatever.
Khan will use this against the mainland.
Oh, shoot!
We can't let him leave Tsushima.
I didn't
report Izumi from the top of the lighthouse.
think that one at all. Oh boy. Way to put some urgency on this mission, huh? Okay. So yeah, I don't know. Ultimately, I think it's kind of neat that like you're really left wondering like who the real Tomoe was and was it really a good idea to let her go? You know, there's like, you know, but I like that. And also like what the motivation ultimately was for Ishikawa in that moment to like put aside his thirst for vengeance is very interesting too. That I also like, I like that it's not super clear cut why he did that. Unless someone out there is like, oh, it's obviously because of this. Well, I guess you're welcome to explain. But I took that read that I was like, I'm not entirely sure what was the motivation to do that.
Took the waves. They're flat.
The kind you see before a storm.
That could work to our advantage. For now, I'll leave the lighthouse dark. Make sure the Mongols can't use it when the storm hits.
That's a plan.
You can relight it once they're gone. Let's get a look at the port.
All right. In closing, the thing I loved about why I was so enjoyed the Tomoe story, I really enjoy that someone else who was like a ambiguous character basically, you know, got away with it. Like, you know, I know like Tomoe definitely a questionable character, and you know, if you want to lean on it, that like she maybe should have paid more for what she did, but. Our hero, Jin, of course, we're dealing with the moral ambiguity of his tough choices, including this whole poison thing we're in right now, and he keeps getting, not scot-free, but like, you know, he's like, you know, we are allowed to like, you know, agree that like the steps he is taking on his mission are fine. So I kind of appreciate that, you know, we kind of have to deal with the fact that someone else has taken some pretty questionable choices in order to survive in this situation that our characters find themselves on this island, and they don't get punished, you know, in a way which would feel kind of double standards the way that Jin is supported. So I appreciate these little angles that this game provided. Yeah, the Ishikawa story more appropriately, just really good vibes ultimately. Well, good, you know, not good vibes because it was a very, you know, very gray morally story, but good vibes and just a cool story that I like. I'm really happy that it turned out as well as it did at the end there.
Let's find our plan of attack.
But yeah,
The harbor master's estate. Khan may have taken it for himself.
Close to the docks. And his fleet. Makes sense.
and it's a swanky pad.
See how the birds are circling?
Like they're scared of something on its way.
The storm. Preparing to fly inland for shelter.
Okay, it's been already a bit inclement weather here, hasn't it? Like bit of cracks of thunder every once in a while.
We could place archers there.
Force the Mongols to fight uphill?
Khotan would send horsemen to outflank us.
Yeah, kind of like that too. Like getting good ideas and getting shot down. gotta brainstorm here, you know.
The Mongols left that area empty,
Too open. Can't defend it.
but a good place for an ambush.
Yeah.
That ridge has an open sightline to the Mongol fleet.
Imagine what we could do to their ships if we had our own watchers.
That'd be neat.
Khan is almost ready to sail for our mainland. With ships full of men, explosives, and my poison. If we don't stop him here, the shogunate will fall.
The storm is our key to beating him.
When it comes, the Khan will have to shelter his fleet in the bay. That's when we strike.
That makes sense.
Destroy his ships and everything on them. To do this, we'll need Mongol weapons.
A simple task for a master thief.
We'll need fighters too.
A small force could distract the Mongols, while I get inside Port Izumi. Kill the Khan.
It could work.
Let's get back to Jokaku and prepare.
Alright, so I think we are doing that thing that every act has had where there's like 3 things we gotta do. It sounds like they were setting us up for like... Yeah, there we go. Look at this. Are they gonna give us the 3 list? Yo! My legend, it's so girthy now because it keeps growing. The Demon's Blade. Ooh. Nope. Usually we get a reward when we hit these milestones, right? Did we get one? The Charm of Hidden Blades. Throw 2 additional kunai. Okay, that's kind of neat. Oh, I love this picture. These, I don't know, thrushes maybe there? Or maybe they're just crows. Signifying the 2 additional... 2 additional, kunai. Very cool. Maybe I'll put that here. I don't know. I'd love to toss some kunai. So, Heart of the Jito. Hey, a new gift. We might as well go take care of that. And, oh, there's the lighthouse. Oh, we can fast travel there now. That's kind of funny. Okay, never mind. I really thought that we'd be hit with the list of 3 different missions. Contact Lord Shimura to coordinate your attack. Oh, that's some juicy drama. Okay. Fascinating. Well, it is an enemy of my enemy situation, in which case, in this case, the Mongol is the big enemy. And Shimura is the enemy of my enemy. Okay, whatever, you know. And the point is, I think Shimura will prioritize the Mongols if we send this tip to him. That's fascinating. Yeah, no, I thought we'd be hit by 3 different things we gotta do, like Act 1 and Act 2, and then we didn't. But on the other hand, I was also wondering, because, again, North area is so small compared to the middle and south areas, that, like, I don't know. Well, it's not that small now that I'm looking at it. There's room for, like, 3 big missions, like one here, one, like, in the middle, one over here, some, you know, you could do 3 missions. You could fit them in this area. And then still, you know, the big fight over here. But, well, we'll just have to see how this goes.
You know who doesn't go hungry?
Hey there.
Yasunori is a shit.
Whoa! Sick! Like a goofy, bushy mustache mask? Venerable Spirit. Oh, that's really fun. It's also colored ghastly white. Oh, okay. It does not fit my vibe at all, but I love that this kind of novelty mask is here. Get that Muten Roshi look going. Oh, really? The Sakai Tanto upgrade. Okay. Alright, you know I'm gonna have to really quickly swing by the swordsmith too, then. Right, because we got a bunch of supplies there from the gift altar, as oft happens. There you are, sword guy.
That's not possible. Allow me to keep your katana light and sharp.
Let's do this. Right, so katana we can't do right
We don't have
now.
what we need to do the work.
Just insane amounts of supplies we need to get at this point. But, I don't know, I've also been picking up tons of them all over the world, so... But the final upgrade for the Sakai Tanto 2, which is as fast as possible and as quiet as possible assassinations.
Sharper than ever.
Let's go. I will accept
My
it.
thanks.
That really ate to our supplies.
Bring good fortune.
So I should get this bundle right here, thank you, because it's going to take a long while to ever have enough to upgrade the katana any further. I don't think I will be doing it in the time that we have left in this game. Well, I don't know, we'll see how elaborate this final sequence is, but... It sounded like we were supposed to, like, we're going to gather men, and we're going to, like, do some kind of other preparations. It sounded like we need to find huachas. They seem to really lean on that, but no, those missions didn't start. It's just one mission we're going on then. Okay.
I've got some good news.
Oh, really?
Are the plans coming?
Kenji found where we can steal watches from the Mongols.
Oh, well, never
We're heading
mind.
there now.
That's a good start. But we need more fighters.
No.
My uncle wants the Khan dead as much as we do. He'll join our attack.
He'll throw you in prison.
I'll write him a message. Leave it in his quarters.
In a castle full of samurai.
I'll be
Oh!
gone before they know I was there.
We're sneaking into Shimura Castle. That's awesome. Okay. I didn't even think about that like maybe we'd have a main quest that takes us back south. Oh, that's awesome.
There. Let's hope my uncle reads it.
I'm not letting you leave without a good horse.
I got a good horse. New horse is great.
I can't replace what you lost.
But
But
what
give
are you
one of
doing,
these a
Yuna?
chance.
Did that little strut. Can I have your horse? Your horse is super pretty. Oh wait, no, that's fancy ass digital deluxe horse. Okay, never mind. Okay, so you want me to pick a horse, huh? Can't I just pick the horse I've been hanging out with already so far? The new horse? They've been a good horse. Like, is this supposed to be that horse? I can't tell. It's got the kind of brownish color, at least. It wasn't a shock black or a shock white horse that we got there. I'm gonna take this guy in honor of new horse. This thin brown horse will be with you for the rest of your journey. Aw, it's a thin buddy. I can handle it.
Easy there. It's alright. I'm a friend.
What will you name this one?
Ooh. Ooh, okay, hold on. Kaze, Sora, or Kage. Ooh, okay, now. Gosh, I don't remember the choices that were with the first three horses, except, of course, Nobu. Poor Nobu. I'm thinking if we're committing to this bit now, we've gotta go with Kage, right? Like, because we're shadowy ninja guys now, so it's a bit lame, but I'm gonna go with that.
Kage, born from the darkness.
You have chosen to name your horse Kage, Shadow. This will be your companion's name for your entire journey. Are you sure? Hell yeah.
Good choice. How will you get inside your uncle's castle?
I grew up there, and I still remember every hidden path through those old walls. Even as a boy, Lord Shimura couldn't keep up with me.
Nice, actually. Really cool that we are getting some extra work with Shimura Castle, because it was a really nice environment, so... Alright, Yuna, good luck. I guess you'll handle the huachas, and I will head off. A 3-kilometer ride. If we really wanted to, we could go jamming this away. But, let's be real. There's a fast travel choice. And it says, enter Castle Shimura from the north. Normally I would travel here, because it's closer to the beacon, but the game clearly says we gotta go from north, so might as well go to Kubara Crossing. Ah! Well done, Kage, my faithful new friend. Ooh, you're a bit modeled yourself, kind of like Nobu was. Ooh, I better not go off too much about Nobu to Kage. It's like talking about your ex to a prospective new partner way too much, you know? Even though, you know, okay, well, this is a case where it wouldn't be an ex in this case. It'd be your previous partner who died tragically. So I think there'd be a little bit more leeway from any new partner. But you still gotta at some point, if you're committing to a new relationship, gotta try and move on, right? I think. I don't know anything about relationships. I really shouldn't be talking.
Uncle.
Okay, for a second I was unsure if we were coming from the right direction, because that looks like a very foreboding cliff. Oh, but there's a very obvious gap in the wall. Wait a second, I see it right there. Okie doke.
Jin,
Oh!
why did you run away?
One of these.
I wanted to catch an eel for your dinner.
Were you planning to catch it with your bare hands?
Ryuzo said you'd get rid of me as soon as you had a son of your own.
Jin, come here. Your friend is wrong. The path ahead may take a lifetime, but I will walk it with you. Always.
Okay, I see we are gonna be hit with these sad flashbacks a good deal now as we head towards the finale here, yeah? Oh boy. Or maybe that's the only one of its kind, but I would expect we'll get like a couple more. You'd think, yeah? Anyway, yeah, game wants me to go there. They even put a little light there at the bottom to really make it clear. Sure, I get it. Nope, it was just saying something. What?
I'll be watching the cliff face.
You'd think they would be watching this cliff face, given that the Mongol general has retreated here to the north. Uh-oh, wait a second. That's why there's a light here. Huh. Well, that's a nice and, diegetic way to have a light burning here. There's just a random guy here fishing.
Careful, Ghost. The samurai are watching for you.
Yeah, I was a little unsure walking up to this guy how we'd land, but this guy's a true believer. He's got my back. Thanks, man. That's a really nice, another just nice little detail in this world. Very cool. Okay. We haven't had a huge climbing puzzle in a while, so, might as well have one of these parkour levels. Man, these... If it's not yellow paint, it's like random coils of rope has also become a shorthand for like climbable things in video games, I've noticed. I really noticed it when I've been playing Avowed lately, where like, a lot of ledges that the developers want you to guide you to climbing have like this little dangle of rope hanging over the edge, and like all of them seem to have it. It's very funny once I started noticing it in the game. Like, okay, I see what we're doing here. And those random coils of rope there kind of had the same energy, even though this also does the kind of colored cliff edge thing. It's a pretty subtle color in this one, so...
Will prove I'm the monster they think I am.
So, it feels a little unnecessary to have all them rope dangles. Anyway, I was going to say that too. I was going to try and do this mission without killing any of the forces here, but it looks like the game even demands you to do it. Like, it would leave a bad impression if I started slicing down people,
Maybe we're finally going to march against the Khan.
Oop. So, hold on. Which way are we going now? Here in this huge castle ground? Over there, right? Of course, into the castle, into the castle. This is cool, though. This huge level here. So. Okay, nice. There's a little down here area. Oh. Yeah, I was also thinking just swimming in the river, R3 to submerge, but also little bushes to hide in.